Have you ever thought of playing Taph? I don't care. Here's how to play them.
Hey, I got a Glock in my Rari. 17 shots from
Taph is a support survivor who is extremely team dependent, so don't think you'll be able to survive against the killer without looping them or getting help from others. But let's be honest, no one is gonna help you. Her kit consists of tripwire, which makes you crouch down and put down a stake in the ground. It forces you to keep crouching until you put the other stake in the ground. You can also run while crouching, which I heavily recommend. After you put down the tripwire, a string appears between them that slows down and highlights the killer to every survivor for seconds if they step on it. You can only place 3 tripwires at once. If you place a 4th one, the oldest one breaks. I recommend learning main looping spots before playing him.
The double O's. Like it was intentional. Like whoever made it up in history books, like they was like, this the one. I see where his head is at, you feel me? So then I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, he's a smart man. Because look at the other B, lowercase b. It's like a side view of the
Hold on, chat. I didn't even peek.
Taph's traps can be easily seen if you put them in plain sight, so you should put them behind walls, like in the house in Ultimate Assassin Grounds, in dark places, like in Aurora Planet Vasa Center, or placed on the ground when it has a complicated pattern, like in the playroom in Horror Hotel, but that one is mostly for tripwire. Taph is the best counter for Sixer, since you can make small tripwires behind corners or even in doorways, and the killer will still be able to get hit, because Sixer is that huge. Hate when people getting chased by the killer ignore your traps. You should put them closer to the survivor, or even in a looping spot, so they can easily use them while in a chase. You should try to differentiate good trap placements from bad trap placements. You should usually set up traps near popular looping spots or in the most used places on a specific map, like the house on Glass Houses, the small wall on Planet Voss, or the bulkhead in Horror Hotel. The subspace trip mine is the best friend of every survivor. The Sentinels can use it as an opportunity to stun the killer. Dussaker can use it to use plasma beam on the killer. Veronica can get a lot of distance if it's placed near her graffiti. Noob can use either Bloxy Cola, the ability, or Ghost Burger. And if there's one Taph in the match, every survivor can use a Bloxy Cola, the item, and get a free speed boost. Technically, Taph traps are always useful, even if the killer destroys them. If the killer used their M1 right before a tripwire, they either have to stop and destroy it or walk into it and get slowness. If they have their M1 ready and they break the tripwire, you can use that small amount of time to save or even regenerate a little bit of stamina before their M1 comes back from cooldown. Do note that they can use other abilities though. If the killer attacks a trip mine, they still get subspaced one, which removes their highlights. If the killer baits the trip mine, they waste time. The only moment it's useless is if the trip mine explodes and the killer isn't in the radius of the explosion. If you want to place tripwires in looping spots, place them behind corners and make them short. Even a stick tripwire can work sometimes. When you start a round, you should use trip mine immediately, just like these use their spray at the beginning of the round. You never know who the killer will chase first. I already talked about tips for the survivor, but I also want to help the killers out a little bit. Taph is basically a sitting duck without their traps, so if you want to, you can just focus on them so they can't do anything. If you recognize a spot where Taph usually places their trip mine, you can bait it out by triggering it and walking back. The best counter for Taph is Jason, because his main attack is able to attack multiple things at once. If the server you're in has more than 3 Taphs, you shouldn't worry that much about their traps, since the stacking nerfs make them a lot worse. You can leave a Taph for LMS, because both of their traps take time to set up, so they're basically doing LMS without any abilities, unless they have their traps already set up. You can attack a Taph when they're setting up a trap with a punishment ability. Almost everyone ignores Taph's traps. That's all.
help a friend out, bro. Oh.
I'm so bad.
Why? He wasn't even near you. Why?
Ghost.
Use the power.
Why?
Guys, I have an idea. Okay, listen. Schmuck, we need you to go be a sacrifice.
Every morning when John
No.
Schmuck.
You got this, bro.
Extra time.
God dang it.
Double bang.
Can't really do anything.
Double subs.